met with leaders of all parties by going over to their seats in the Lok Sabha. He in particular went over to Mrs. Sonia Gandhi as well, spoke to her, inquired about her well-being. So a courtesy call being made by the Prime Minister to leaders from across political parties ahead of the day's session commencing. Lok Sabha, of course, now has been adjourned till 2 p.m. So the Prime Minister there walking across two opposition leaders, including Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, and inquiring about her health inside the Lok Sabha. Aishwarya, my colleague, continues to be live with us. While, of course, there are all of these courtesies, Aishwarya, that will be extended at the commencement of the monsoon session. The session, of course, is expected to be much more heated and stormy.
Well, obviously, we did see how the last session also probably was a complete washout. That was because, obviously, of the Adani issue. But this time, we will see the law and order situation being raked up in Northeast. That's what the opposition at the moment is wanting to do. And they will also be asking the central government, because this is their time. Now, they are united. 26 of the opposition parties united under the banner. They are being called India. So what they will now be looking at doing is to corner the central government and also particularly corner Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That's why we are now seeing these calls being made for the Prime Minister to speak about what's happening, specifically in the state of Manipur. They want the Prime Minister to be speaking, but it does not seem like that will happen. However, we do, as you were speaking, Paulmi, there is a possibility that the Home Minister, the MHA, might give out a detailed statement as to what the central government is doing to make sure that the situation is under control in the state of Manipur.
Right. So it is expected that there will be, of course, a statement, but it may not likely be from the Prime Minister. But Aishwarya, the alliance which has recently been formed, the India alliance of 26 opposition parties, they're coming together in order to mount pressure on the central government, especially on the law and order situation in Manipur. Manipur is going to be, of course, one of the big subjects and topics of conversation as far as this monsoon session is concerned. And it's just not the alliance of 26 opposition parties. There are other parties who've stayed away from either alliance who are also demanding answers from the centre, including, Aishwarya, the BRS.
Well, BRS, Paulmi, we have been seeing how, they are wanting to make sure that they rake up the national issues, and that's something which we saw earlier also. They are speaking on all the national issues, wanting answers, wanting the Prime Minister, the central government, because, see, Paulmi, to be extremely fair, you and I, we have seen that video. It is extremely, extremely disturbing. It is something as a woman that, we cannot tolerate. The nation is now asking questions, and that is exactly what the Prime Minister also said, that this cannot be tolerated taking place in our country with the women of the country. So that is what the Prime Minister has also said. But yes, this is an issue that the opposition will keep on pressing upon, and they will keep on demanding answers from the central government. Detailed inquiry reports are also something that the opposition leaders, the top opposition leaders at the moment, are asking from the government to tell the government what exactly is happening and how did the situation deteriorate to such a level. This is also something that the opposition now wants to know.